there. I see you. So in today's video, I'm gonna teach you how to go to VALL in KSP, which is the one of the best modes of Joule for me. I think I like VALL the most, even better than Lathe or Paul Bob. I hate Thilo, especially with the parallax mod. But anyway, just we are going to load the craft from our dress tutorial, make a few changes, and we are good to go due to we had way too much fuel in the dress tutorial. This mission almost absolutely destroyed me, and I can tell you how right now. While add more fuel into the lander, that is the main thing. Add more fuel into the lander, like an extra tank. That will make this mission 40 times easier. Due to when I was trying to get back to VALL orbit, I ran out of fuel in the lander and had to jetpack my Kerbals over to the mothership. So please don't do this to yourself. Also, attach the solar panels and magnetometer boom to the main fuel tank of the mothership on top, not the bottom one. Unlike me, what I did. And here you go, this is a rocket. I'm using the making history part since I think it's more fun when you use them compared to not when you don't use them. And here you go. So yes, this is I think the last video that I recorded in May or April, one of the two. I think April or May, and now I'm releasing in July. So yes, I think now we'll start getting more fresh content from now onwards. So yes, that's it basically. One challenge this you may have with VALL is the fact that this craft won't have anything. I don't think it has enough delta V to get back to Kerbal if you don't do a lathe gravity assist. I would recommend using lathe for VALL. For missions above Thylo's orbit, then use Thylo or else use lathe. Lathe is 20 times easier to line up than Thylo, to be honest. For me at least. So yes, looks like I forgot my water bottle. I ain't bothering to, not turn off the fan. And so, Paul, Bob and VALL. I was wanting to take this to Paul, Bob and VALL if I had not lost the lander. So this is only VALL, or else it would have been how to do a Joule 3 of the easy 3 moons. Basically. Well, now let's talk about the destination itself. VALL is a really underrated place in case we also use the rocket on the launch pad. And here we go. I think VALL is really underrated in KSP. Like nobody goes to VALL. I think less people go to VALL than people go to Dress. Because it's in this really awkward place. It basically has everything that one of Kerbal's moons called Minmus has, but it's just harder and to get to and do stuff. Oh yeah, there goes the fairing. I'm not taking an efficient trajectory at all since I packed extra fuel into this thing, of course. You guys see that I should have moved my magnetometer boom. There goes the launch escape system. In case you are playing without quick save so far and now somehow as a beginner managed to get it here, and we are now in low Kerbal orbit. Me just taking the Kerbal out to move the magnetometer. And if you want this episode to make any sense, just please watch the Dress episode. So yes, now what are we doing? I may just need to get water, but I ain't. Now I'll have to do this thing again. I'm not doing it again. So yeah. Why have I decided to not put the magnetometer boom at the right place? It is due to I'm dumb probably. So let me now tell actually why this episode, the last 2 episodes were so delayed. I mean, first they were very delayed. That is one thing. But second, the amount that the Dress episode was delayed was something. This VALL episode should have come out sometime in April, and that Dress episode should have come out in May. Oh no, I mean ulta. Dress episode should have come out, at least both should have come out sometime in April, So yes. Um, please don't ask me why. It's like this, but it is. Um, so yeah, I basically was first trying with this VAL for dress episode places that to go to VAL. I mean, I could have done that in the dress episode video, but I used the wrong staging setup on the thing, and I had to lose all my progress after I reached Jewel and realized I did not have enough fuel. Then I tried with this design just without the staging of tanks to go to Elu and back. And again the same problem I had. So I gave up for a while until I again finally got motivation and did dress. That was successful. Then now I am doing Jewel due to I think Jewel is just it's one of the best gas giants in the Kerbal system. I think it's one of my favorite planet in the Kerbal system as well. I like Dress, Kerbal, Eve, but Jewel is still my favorite. Probably due to its 5 moons. So yes, I'm now going to use the Obert effect to my advantage. And first let's just use all the fuel in the transfer stage, not transfer stage, orbital insertion stage. Imagine the orbital insertion stage is so big compared to the mothership, like, you know. Me realizing I just random useless oxidizers, I just dump it onto this orbital insertion stage, and there you go. I'm going to do a short bond raising the apoapsis here. Until that stage is almost out of fuel. I don't think I wait till it's out. I think I do not know why I created a pixel. I think I forgot to add a probe core, but I took it to almost no. I think yeah. Oh yes, I just removed all of its fuel by that. Also, I think I should stop talking and now let you see this for a bit. Okay, no, I'll talk. So yeah, I have not had the best of commentary so far, but I'll stick with that. Here I go. I think I'm just getting Bell out or Bob out to do a science kit experiment. This is a really fun experiment to see. But everyone, tell me what shall I do with this Ions Aerospace save now? Because there's like nothing to do with this save. It's just now totally useless. Also, ignore how I changed my channel profile picture. I'll change it to something else soon. And I've gotten one small edit in this video that I hope you realize. So yeah, why I think VAL I chose instead of Paul, Bob or Elu. One, if I taken Paul or Bob, it would have been way too easy for my part. And also, if my channel ever gets monetized, which it won't, with YouTube's terrible algorithm, it won't have earned me enough money since it's basically just an asteroid. Getting to Jewel is the hard part. So yes, also another thing, Jewel, fun fact, Jewel in Kerbal is actually an analog for real life gas giant in the solar system, Jupiter. But it is green, and I think there's this on YouTube called Curious, yeah, that's his name, who actually did the science and realized that Jewel should be made out of chlorine. Heard me, right? Chlorine out of all the things. How on earth is this possible in the far outskirts of the solar system? Well, I think chlorine was freeze by then, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. But Kerbal science is something. If Kerbal is already such a stupidly luminous star compared to its radius, I mean, Kerbal should be a small, dim red dwarf, barely any light coming from it, and it is this massive, bright yellow star compared or white star. What do you understand? And we'll soon start our ejection burn. Oh yeah, me realizing something. So yes, what am I now struggling at is to plot a maneuver towards Jewel. Yeah, you can see this here, hopefully. Yeah, now I'm going to use better time bomb for this part. And I think from here on, it's a bit self-explanatory. Just mess around with the maneuver node till you get the late gravity assist for your fine-tuned maneuver node into the Joule system. Also, I think it's always fun watching these interplanetary ships leave Kerbal out to another celestial body so far away. I don't know why. It just makes you feel small. With the speeds it's going at, even at 3 kilometers per second, which is very slow, but in Kerbal standards is quite fast. You can watch Kerbal go by as the engines are off, or same for when it's arriving in Kerbal. It just makes you feel a bit small, and I don't know why I'm just trying to use Elo here just to ensure that I can just it's just to just check if whether it is cheaper than Joule. I realize I just have to bite the bullet now and waste 2000 meters per second of fuel on one maneuver. Hope you learned a lesson. Never ever trust the stock alarm clock. It caused. This actually made me furious of how the stock alarm clock keeps messing up transfer windows. Trust your eyeballs. A transfer window between Kerbal, which you basically of Kerbal to Joule, and if you drew a line from Kerbal to the sun to Joule, the angle it would form at the sun would be about 100 degrees, with Kerbal being behind. And here you go, there we dump one of our 2 stages. This is left behind. And the nuclear engines in KSP is really great for this sort of stuff. And okay, I think I'll just quickly go and get water. So just wait everyone, I'll quickly run get water and come again. Yes, so I am back. I just went to get some water to drink. So yes, Kerbal has lots of stuff which is quite fun and which is quite annoying. This is the annoying part here. Plotting out gravity assists. Yeah, and I got a good gravity assist here. And I think this is one of the first returns that I actually now gravity assists are a bit of just I like this the game of compromises really. You either get too close to the planet and destroy your ship, or you go too far and will not get an orbit straight away for free. I managed to settle in some gravity assists that just kept me above Late's atmosphere, and also okay, first in this mission we will get science from Late and Thylo. Do not worry, that is on the agenda here. As you can see, me of course wanting to take some monopropellant tanks to drain first, then a few others. Probably so I could just ditch them in the order at that time. I do not know what I was thinking. Here you go. Me just setting the throttle limiter of the engines to be very low. You might be asking why do a gravity assist instead of use engines to capture with a very, very, very low perijoule. It just makes a lot of sense to use gravity assists. You save so much fuel from gravity assists. It makes so much more sense to do gravity assists that you know. If you just can save fuel for looks like my bottle fell and now my entire thing is wet. Problem is I'm making a video, so I can't even call someone to clean it, so I will have to use something all in my room to clean it, while I'll have to do a blind voiceover over it. So luckily I have my napkin here to clean it. I basically dropped my water bottle. So yes, why do gravity? It just says fuel due to basically you slightly slow down the planet or slightly speed up the planet by slowing yourself or speeding yourself down. Yeah, basically that's it. Gravity assists works. So yes, that's how gravity assists works. You basically slow down or speed up a planet. Yeah, I'm also going great. Like seriously, I managed to drop all this water down. It is annoying cleaning this. So yes, gravity assists basically you slow down the planet or speed up your thing or do the opposite. But gravity assists also I use by NASA, and also I know flat earthers out there, that one odd stupid flat earther in the comments going like, but gravity isn't in. Please come here. Listen to me. Gravity is. Just ignore these splashing noises. I am cleaning the floor after I dropped water down. So yes, I wiped the floor hopefully now. The problem is now my legs are wet and now my napkin is wet. So yes, let us just ignore that I have a wet floor from now. Basically, I tell you what happened. My bottle, looks like we're done. I entered Lathe sphere of influence. Isn't Lathe beautiful as well? Like, without black racks, volumetric clouds, and scatter, it's ugly, but now it's so beautiful. An oceanic world at the edge of the solar system. So yes, I have made a mess in my room after dropping my bottle, and now having to try cleaning it with my handkerchief, which now I can't use. So yeah, this is very fun. I have basically missed lots of the video I was supposed to commentate over, and now have created an entire mess in my room. Yes, that's basically what is happening. I'm just taking science here. I have to know. Oh my goodness, I've wet everything, including my pants. Everything. My legs are wet, my pants are wet. Everything is wet, except my computer, thankfully. So yeah. Oh yeah, my bed is also now wet. Yes. What were we talking about before I dropped my bottle and then started losing my mind? Oh yeah, you go, what a beautiful shot there of Lathe, Jewel, and I think Thilo or VALL, one of the two in the distance. Wasn't that shot beautiful? You have to admit it was. Really, I think KSP should teach something to flat earthers. Because if flat earthers already are in a tough situation, if everything proves that their model is wrong, whatever even a video game that they normally should rely on, try to rely on, also proves they're wrong. Everything proves they're wrong. Then it's not. Also, everybody who is watching this video, I know this is way too late. Like and subscribe. If you don't subscribe, I will stop making my normal videos and just change my name to Tech Ion and start uploading SpaceX Game Over videos 2025 from now on. Remember to subscribe. Goal of this video is to get 1 subscriber within 2 months. Because I have not been getting so much in the last few weeks. So yes. Also, okay, now let me just answer a few questions that nobody asked, but just they may become popular if the channel becomes popular. Why did I start playing KSP? Or how did I find it? I learned about KSP through watching MATLAB videos, which were not even supposed, like I searched Apollo launch footage and then suddenly that MATLAB Apollo speedrun video comes to me and I've watched that, watch it like 40,000 times watched Apollo 1 so much, and just slowly start to like Kerbal, and I do not even know of Kerbal at the time. I thought Matt was a rocket scientist. I am total idiot. At least me at that time was a total idiot. So yes, slowly I started realizing he's not. Yeah. And also I started getting more of a love for KSP. Just now I have not been doing so much stuff in KSP. Oh, you look at the sun. Isn't there a feeling of isolation? To see the sun so small as a faint, like not very faint, but still as like a small dot, quite faint compared to how you see it from Kerbal. And Kerbal has a beautiful faint dot from VALL. Also, we have captured ourselves in low windows of not low windows orbit, low VALL orbit. I got confused when I was about to tell why I have not activated windows, and then I was about to say low VALL orbit at the same time. So I just said low windows orbit. So yeah, low VALL orbit. Also, why I have not activated windows? You may ask. It is like I have activated it on my old laptop. I just can't bother to activate it on this, and never activate windows, cause this is the reason you get just useless, annoying blue screens randomly. Not those blue screens after like trying to open ISO file or stuff like that. Just those random, annoying, stupid blue screens of that you get randomly out of nowhere. You have done nothing, and a useless, stupid thing comes. I am not talking about those ones. I am talking about those ones, not the ones where basically you open an ISO file by double clicking on it. And I understand why that happens. Windows also wants some sense out of you, not just. So yeah, but still, never ever activate Windows. If you are a big company, just do not use Windows. Use Linux. I mean, Linux is more secure. Oh yeah, here is me failing to land my lander 40,000 times. Here you go. Attempt 1 is a failure. This lander has low thrust to weight ratio, so consider adding some twitch engines and extra fuel tanks to it to just make it a little easier to work with. Here you go. Me loading around. Quick save, of course, looks like. I'm not sure. And attempt 3. Third time's the charm. Let's see, maybe not. Who knows? So yeah, I would say Linux is better than Windows if it did not have that annoying password wala thing where you basically have to put. Look at this! Ain't I the best Kerbal player? Perfectly timed suicide bomb until the end, where I have to realize I have to go up. But ain't I a great Kerbal player to manage to stop right above the terrain? Perfect suicide burn without using major suicide burn indicator. I know SpaceX likes to call it the hover slam, but come on, just come on. It's the widely accepted term is the suicide burn. And I understand why. Because even if you get it slightly late, you are gone. Slightly early, you are gone. You have to time it at the exact right time to get the booster to make a landing on the deck or wherever. Or let's say Kerbal, it's more just used for fun and not mostly and not needed so often. Also, let me just see. Oh no. There are now black trails where my foot was there. Oh yeah, we have landed on VALL. Use the flag planting. I really have a few images of need on to show. And here they are. You see them? I just keep them on the edge while I'm doing this part. Okay. So I just keep those images on need on in the edge. Imagine that 24 in my timeline I just saw. So 24 minutes, 24 seconds and 24 milliseconds. Ain't that funny? Now here you go, me trying to find a surface feature to take like a rock or something. Can't find it probably. I think that's what happened. No, I found one VALL rock. That was great to get, because on dreads I did not get any like surface features that I could like properly take. But for some reason I do not know. And one thing, do not be disheartened if you ain't as good at Kerbal as I am. Again, I am telling you, it didn't. I am not. It's not like I just yesterday bought KSP or just bought KSP when I like, started uploading KSP. Actually, wait, no, I am wrong. Those terrible face recording, face videos where basically we would hold my iPad or phone to my laptop screen. Those trash videos actually included me playing Kerbal for like the first few times. That like my first ever KSP video. That wasn't the first time I played KSP, but that was one of the first things that I did in KSP. I ain't that best. Oh, here you go. This is why you shouldn't sometimes hate parallax as well. You see why, right? And now we are going back to the lander. Of course, doing a normal Kerbal landing, I just pause for something. It looks like, and there you go. That's a normal Kerbal landing I was talking about. Let's go inside the lander and hop to a new biome. More science. Here you go. This is my normal lander takeoff maneuver and just straight up go to a random biome. Realize, oh yeah, I do not know what am I doing here. Seriously, I do not know what first time I'm doing. I just pause for something now. I don't find the next biome. And wait till I get to the next biome. I think I reached it here. As you can see, we now have to do another landing. And then at this point, when I did the landing, I was like, oh, I do not have enough fuel to get into orbit. I do not have enough fuel to get into orbit with the lander. Most of your beginners may, oh yeah, you were me just jumping continuously for something. Lots of your beginners in Kerbal may think something along the lines this, oh no, they're gone. Either you crash them into the surface after launching, or you have a second option of just leaving them and stranding them. But most of you all, I think, have forgotten one really nice feature. The EVA jetpack. Fun fact, I just don't have enough here. It isn't even something, and here you go. I'm trying to see if I have Bill. I don't. He's in orbit. So we take the experiments from the experiment containment storage thing, get Bob into orbit, control VALL, jetpack VALL into orbit, a really bad orbit, but still an orbit nevertheless. Kerbals can't make manos, and same for the craft Bill is in. Bill's craft can't even use SAS. So I can't even use SAS to align stuff. Luckily in this case, I can use the Kerbal's jetpacks to help rendezvous. But it looks like I'm not doing it here, I think so. I think the first goal was to get Valentina first, then I realized it's better get Bob first and then you'll know. I just don't think I'm shouting like so loudly. Oh yeah, here you go. Time to try and get Bob. Oops, I realized. I may have stepped the closest approach. And with Bob's orbit, I think underneath some terrain features. Luckily, I think those terrain features are not at close to the equator. It could have, actually I think some are. Could have. It is just a race of time. So yeah, you can see my very. This is what set. I think a Kerman return a bit hard as well. Made that a bit hard because now I have to rendezvous with these curves. There you go. Spend about a year in orbit till we get our encounter nodes close until finally 1.1 kilometers. We got Bell and the mothership together. So Bob and the mothership together. Bell and Bob together. Now it's Val's turn to come in, and I think Val was a very hard. And there you go, here's me just approaching the mothership. Also, I have a game called Space Dash that I made in Python. Check it out. Also, I have a Discord server. Check that out as well. I know I'm very late into putting all these advertisements today. I'll just put a pinned comment probably, and I mean, whoever are here, whoever has stuck up to here, are probably sticking up to the end, which is quite nice. This is going to be the last episode of my tutorial series, at least for now. And yeah. Also another thing, today I think is like this is not a normal like videos commentary like thing for me so far. First of all, I managed to drop water everywhere. Now I'm basically struggling to even talk. Here you go. I think we got Val way easier than we got Bob. I just realized. And now we are going to go towards Val and go back, and then we can go back to Kerbal. Of course, after milking some science of Thylo. I do not know how to pronounce it. Just correct me if you want. My favorite. Basically, for some reason, crafts, when you do not control them at times, just start spinning in one axis without SAS. Luckily, this craft actually now had SAS. I do not know what happened that gave it SAS. I do not remember this again. These recordings are from March and April, so I do not know how can I remember, but fine. Oh yeah, I just got a straight up easy thyroid encounter, so I was like, unreal science. That getting back to Kerbal part is like one of the hardest parts to commentate over in a YouTube video. Yes. Here you go, small bond to leave Val and get a good thylogravity assist. That could also help us. And then I see it's possible to chain a double gravity assist or even chain a gravity assist of Thylo that sends us into late, and then that sends us away from Jewel maybe to another gravity assist of Thylo, and then it becomes, but I ain't ready for that. I'll just take a close encounter of Thylo and get the extra efficiency I get out of it. So yeah, we are just going to do a simple maneuver node now, and then that is it. Also, I do not know why the orbit sometimes just flash for no reason. I just had I know why. These happen on the next orbit. These are like the next orbit things. I hate some KSP glitches like this. Quickload normally fixes that. At times. So basically what is happening is that my orbit is changing for nothing for a bit of time. Oh, it could be the orbital perturbation of other celestial bodies, but it seems less likely and it just feels more like a Kerbal glitch, to be honest. So yes, why on earth am I doing this thing? It is for science. I do not need Thylo at all. It is just for science. Yes. Is there anything left to talk in the video now? Also, I think I'm quite good at not putting debris in space. Like the only controllable debris from the entire series is the lander from the Dress episode. since everything else has been direct ascent or the lander got destroyed. In this one it got destroyed, of course. And for space debris from spent stages I ain't so good. Here you go, very close flyby of Tylo. I know this looks very close, but still it's about the height of. Now we are closer than Kerbal's carbon line, but when I was saying it little before that, we were about Kerbal's carbon line away from Thailand. Now we are in under 30 kilometers. This is where the real danger begins. I think so. Probably not. There aren't mountains tall on Thailand. I think so. There you go. Isn't Thailand looking absolutely ugly with the parallax? More like, parallax, what have you done to my old friend? Hello. Here you go. Now I am going to do a retrograde burn to ensure that we can't get any encounter with any of these celestial bodies. I'm just spamming the next orbit button till I get an encounter. So I'll just lower the orbit down a bit. I seriously do not know what shall I talk about now. Seriously, I'm just spamming the next orbit button until I get a counter, and now I look safe. So I can just remove that maneuver. And now let us plot a transfer window back to Kerbal. I mean, the maneuver not planner is just trash. As you can see, it is just trash. I'll create an alarm and make maneuvers myself. Yeah, do not use the maneuver node planner. Please do not use it. It just doesn't spoil your Kerbal skills. It also is absolute trash for anything. Same for the alarm clock feature. It's just trash for everything. And here you go. I'll set Kerbal as a target. And plot a small correction mode. Burn midway. Oops, I may have. Yeah, now this is where we waste 2 years in the mission. So here you go. I'm doing the retrograde mode. Coming back to Kerbal. And look at this. I think I eyeballed the transfer window very well. And not to brag, but I think I did eyeball it very well. And now we are going to leave Jewel. Fun fact, Jewel and Kerbal is almost the same size as Earth. It's real life. Also another fun fact is that nobody, I think, has posted a single message on my Discord other than me with a few things. That's how bad why my skills are being popular or just that's how bad algorithms have become that just favor you, to be honest. So yeah, there's one more addition I'll add into this video. And so yes, and after this I complete the commentary, the images are made and I have not actually added them. I'll add it soon. I know somewhere around 24 I'll add it, or maybe I'll just forget. Look at these low FOV shots. Aren't they good? Here you go. Doing a small burn here. And now we are going to enter Kerbal's sphere of influence. And Lee's got a trajectory to do so. I'm blanking out now since I do not absolutely have any idea of what to do. I may just steal the end of this video from the YouTube channel Bog. Or I may not. I have not scripted any of these videos. Or this is why you get such terrible commentaries or such terrible ones as this one. If I had scripted these out and was fully prepared and everything, you would have proceeded a way more coherent commentary. No random ramblings while I am basically cleaning the water mess that happened in my room. And here you go. Small correction maneuver sending us deep into Kerbal's atmosphere. And as you can see, Kerbal looming in the distance there. And coming closer, there goes the sun. It's been eclipsed. We are going to use his nuclear stage. Are we? No, we aren't. We are coming in at 5 kilometers per second. Remember that. 5 kilometers per second. And Earth orbit in real life is 7 kilometers per second. So yes. But for Kerbal scale, that's quite good. And there goes that stage there, going back. There you go. Firefly is a great re-entry mode if you want to enjoy stuff like that. And there comes the parachutes. I really hope you enjoyed this video so far. Because now it's basically as good as at an end. And here you go. And touchdown! Looks like we broke the heat sheet at the end. But otherwise fine, just I'm rolling it away. So I can. Oh, I realized I'm at a new biome for the first time. I think this is the deserts. Yes, that's the deserts. So I can take some science on the deserts, and as you can see, I think that is Bob playing some golf. Now we can just recover the vessel and see our science earnings. I'm squinting now. And 10,000 science. Let's go. I think we can unlock everything. I'm blindly unlocking everything. And there we have done it. We have conquered KSP. We have unlocked all the tech tree for you beginners. Now just some debris cleaning there on this side, and don't ask me how I got that debris there. Oh, and I think there's one thing I forgot to mention. Psych.